Okay, here's kind of a close-up of the lettuce that I harvested today, and this was after 42 days from seed, and the seed packet says 45 days. That is green ice lettuce. Here I'm putting in some new green ice lettuce, and this was seeded 2 weeks ago on June 29, and it is the 12th today. Here, that's green ice as well. This is black seeded Simpson. It's paler. Here's some green ice that was seeded on the 15th of June, so that's 27 days from seeding. And then here's in the back is black seeded Simpson. The parts per million on this one is started out with 860 and 5.9 pH. Hey friends, wanted to talk a little bit about this type of system. I put this together with the intent of really learning how to grow lettuce in the basement under lights. First of all, let's talk about Shoplights. The reason I use Shoplights is because I had one of them. It was actually hanging over the workshop in my work table in my garage, and I went out and bought another one. 4 bulb Shoplights, fluorescent lights, 4 foot. Each section is 4 foot. And I know it works to start plants, and I know it works to grow lettuce. I don't have enough knowledge to say whether this is good or better than other type of lights. So I'm not even going to go there, although I would guess that a higher intensity of light will grow faster. At the same time, I'm looking for cost per plant, and I can tell you that one of these lights is $5 per month. As far as the reservoir system, I've been thinking about that quite a bit, and to be honest, once you add a bubbler, and you know, I decided a few weeks ago that it had to have a bubbler, if only for mixing of the nutrient solution. And once you add a bubbler, then things change. Then the individual reservoirs for each week, it's not really important. And to be honest, I think the best system, based on what I've seen, is if I were to have one reservoir with floating raft system, and then maybe a 30-gallon barrel where I would mix up the nutrient solution, and then have a pump recycling that nutrient solution maybe every half hour or so. And you know, I'd still have bubblers. I'd have a bubbler in the barrel, but it would be essentially a raft system in a reservoir with a side barrel or tank for mixing nutrient solution, and it would be a pumped recirculating system. As far as the layout, I mean, that is based on what I have available in my garage, so it works for me. What I'm thinking is that what I really need is twice as much area under lights as I have, and I think that would produce a pretty good amount of lettuce. You know, certainly not all the food we need, but it could provide probably 3 to 4 salads a week, which would be pretty good. As far as cost, each of the plants, well, I guess probably the best way is One of these squares is 9 plants, and one square will take 4 weeks to grow. I'm running 2 lights, but I've got 4 squares going, so you can consider, you know, 1/2 of a light for 1 month. So it costs $5 a month for the lights, 1/2 of that, $2.50, plus a little bit for nutrient solution, so roughly $3 for 9 plants. That's my estimate on cost. So am I going to keep doing it? I'm not real sure about the current varieties of plants. My next experiment, I'm going to let these grow a little bit longer than 42 days. I did not start another batch of seeds. My next experiment is going to be with romaine lettuce, which is 70 days to maturity, and what that means is every 2 weeks I'm going to start a new square. And we'll see how that works. It may be a little while before I start that, but that's my next experiment.